Game like never before with NSN's Game Rewind.
Dive into full match commentaries enhanced with cutting-edge dynamic graphics,
Letting you relive the highs and lows of your favorite matches in astonishing detail.
whether it's a championship win or a legendary play.
NSN Game Rewind bridges the past and future with a broadcast experience designed to captivate.
Call 586-304-4405
And start watching today. Boost your brand with NSN's live soccer broadcast, reaching a passionate audience in real time.
Engage fans during thrilling soccer matches. Maximize visibility with tailored ad packages.
Add 30-second or 60-second commercials for concise, impactful messaging and greater audience connection. Call 586-304-4405 and start your campaign today. Are you ready to create unforgettable moments for your audience? NSN offers professional live streaming and full broadcast services tailored to your needs.
From high-quality production to exceptional coverage,
We ensure your game or event becomes a spectacle to remember. Book your next game with us today
call 586-304-4405 to schedule your broadcast.
and let NSN bring the action to life like never before.
Soccer fans, the National Soccer Network is now streaming live on Roku.
All for packages starting at just $2.99.
Don't miss a moment of the action.
National Soccer Network on Roku.
Every goal, every save, every moment.
Game like never before with NSN's Game Rewind.
Dive into full match commentaries enhanced with cutting-edge dynamic graphics,
Letting you relive the highs and lows of your favorite matches in astonishing detail.
whether it's a championship win or a legendary play.
NSN Game Rewind bridges the past and future with a broadcast experience designed to captivate.
Call 586-304-4405
And start watching today. Boost your brand with NSN's live soccer broadcast, reaching a passionate audience in real time.
Engage fans during thrilling soccer matches. Maximize visibility with tailored ad packages.
Add 30-second or 60-second commercials for concise, impactful messaging and greater audience connection. Call 586-304-4405 and start your campaign today. Are you ready to create unforgettable moments for your audience? NSN offers professional live streaming and full broadcast services tailored to your needs.
From high-quality production to exceptional coverage,
We ensure your game or event becomes a spectacle to remember. Book your next game with us today
call 586-304-4405 to schedule your broadcast.
and let NSN bring the action to life like never before.
Soccer fans, the National Soccer Network is now streaming live on Roku.
All for packages starting at just $2.99.
Don't miss a moment of the action.
National Soccer Network on Roku.
Every goal, every save, every moment.
Game like never before with NSN's Game Rewind.
Dive into full match commentaries enhanced with cutting-edge dynamic graphics,
Letting you relive the highs and lows of your favorite matches in astonishing detail.
whether it's a championship win or a legendary play.
NSN Game Rewind bridges the past and future with a broadcast experience designed to captivate.
Call 586-304-4405
And start watching today. Boost your brand with NSN's live soccer broadcast, reaching a passionate audience in real time.
Engage fans during thrilling soccer matches. Maximize visibility with tailored ad packages.
Add 30-second or 60-second commercials for concise, impactful messaging and greater audience connection. Call 586-304-4405 and start your campaign today. Are you ready to create unforgettable moments for your audience? NSN offers professional live streaming and full broadcast services tailored to your needs. From high-quality production to exceptional coverage, we ensure your game or event becomes a spectacle to remember. Book your next game with us today. Call 586-304-4405 to schedule your broadcast and let NSN bring the action to life like never before.
Soccer fans, and National Soccer Network is now streaming live on Roku. All for packages starting at just $2.99. Don't miss a moment of the action. National Soccer Network on Roku. Every goal, every save, every moment.
Game like never before with NSN's Game Rewind. Dive into full match commentaries enhanced with cutting-edge dynamic graphics, letting you relive the highs and lows of your favorite matches in astonishing detail. Whether it's a championship win or a legendary play, NSN Game Rewind bridges a past and future with a broadcast experience designed to captivate. Call 586-304-4405 and start watching today. Boost your brand with NSN's live soccer broadcast, reaching a passionate audience in real time. Engage fans during thrilling soccer matches. Maximize visibility with tailored ad packages. Add 30-second or 60-second commercials for concise, impactful messaging and greater audience connection. Call 586-304-4405 and start your campaign today. Are you ready to create unforgettable moments for your audience? NSN offers professional live streaming and full broadcast services tailored to your needs. From high-quality production to exceptional coverage, we ensure your game or event becomes a spectacle to remember. Book your next game with us today. Call 586-304-4405 to schedule your broadcast and let NSN bring the action to life like never before.
Soccer fans, and National Soccer Network is now streaming live on Roku. All for packages starting at just $2.99. Don't miss a moment of the action. National Soccer Network on Roku. Every goal, every save, every moment.
Game like never before with NSN's Game Rewind. Dive into full match commentaries enhanced with cutting-edge dynamic graphics, letting you relive the highs and lows of your favorite matches in astonishing detail. Whether it's a championship win or a legendary play, NSN Game Rewind bridges a past and future with a broadcast experiences.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Michigan Star Sports Complex here in Washington Township, Michigan. Got a great matchup for you here tonight. It's a Great Lakes Conference East Division matchup of the Midwest Premier League, featuring the Michigan Stars FC taking on Cedars FC right here on the National Soccer Network. I'm Alex Johnson giving you the call of tonight's game. Both teams are fired up and ready to go as we take a look now at how these teams have been playing here so far, as Michigan Stars right now in second place, right behind Liquid Football by 2 points. Cedars FC is near the bottom of the league, tied for 7th with 3 points with the Michigan Jaguars as we speak. But overall, both teams have been doing great throughout the course of the season. But this is going to be an important test here for the Michigan Stars and for Cedars FC, as they on different sides of the standings, like I mentioned. Just an important game throughout years. We're still in the stretches here of this season. As the Stars getting ready to go here, as they're in their red uniforms here tonight. Cedars FC is in their road whites with red and green stripes throughout. Look at our goalkeepers here. It's going to be Marko Matovsky for the Stars. Spent his college days over at Lawrence Tech University. Was a phenomenal player behind the pipes for them during his collegiate days. And it's going to be Yanni Kalinup for the Cedars FC as we are underway here in this one. The Stars just trying to get a feel here as it's kicked off of Cedars. Be thrown in. Looked on right side. Little touch here, and it's going to back to the back line. Up on here is Albara Al-Sufi. Cedars FC coming over. They're based out in Dearborn. They play their games over at Fortson High School. Working around, getting set. That's there by the Stars. There is Brady Hilden. Over to the left, to the up. Up the shot. Deflected off, going to be a corner this time. There by Adam Smolik. He's going to take the corner. Smolik getting set. Got one over the other side. Smolik was the team captain of the Michigan Wolves for 3 years. He's the defender from Troy High School, played at Western Michigan University. This is going to be a throw-in for the Stars. Playing in their main complex on their home field. You know, with their main team, the other Michigan Stars team, they're playing outdoors at Romeo High School. And one sent back over to their goalkeeper mentioned, Yanni Kalinup. And here comes Smolik. And they get down, shooting that one up. And that was going to be in, but I think the whistle was blown offside. And it looked like that shot, if he would have been offside, just unfortunate. John Malachi with that. So we're staying scoreless. Just a break here for Cedars. Wouldn't allow one in the 4th minute. This going back, open net. But what a job there, heading that one out of play. That's Richard Humphrey with the stop. As Matowski came out of the net, and Humphrey had to just hustle back to get the stop. Humphrey spent his college days over at Rochester Christian, not too far from here. He's one of the more veteran players on this team. Now working over here is Albara Al-Sufi. And sent down the other way. Hold it up. It's a bounce. in control by Tyler Matuzak. Now Cedars going with it the other way. Owen inside. Moving very quickly now is Matuzak. Going down are Cedars. It's just been back and forth with it. No one's really had full control of it. Off the chest that time of Suleiman Abuzama. There's going to be a whistle called against Cedars. So the Stars going the other way with it. Matuzak with it in the corner. Sent out a play. Matuzak playing over at OU. He's currently a sophomore there. Spent his high school days at Dakota High School. Good talent over there. Adam Smolik gonna take it here. Inside the 18. Blocked up that time. Brady Hilden. So it's gonna go to Cedars FC. Taking a look at how these teams have been doing here so far this season. As you mentioned, both teams on different sides of the spectrum. Here, Cedars FC, they won their first game against the Michigan Jaguars FC, but have been struggling since. Michigan Stars have been on a groove. Working out here is Cedars FC, far side with it. Haven't played in about a couple weeks as we got a collision here between a couple of guys. So foul called against the Stars. Going to be taken over here, Suleiman Abuzama. Now head coach Haider Alziadi talking over with the official. The coach of the Stars is Angelo Grillo. Grillo was been around this team for a while. On the collegiate level, he played at Northwood as well as De La Salle High School. Cedars FC working it with it. So they look to attack, creating some room now. Azal Sufi. Going into the back. Morgan in. Still around with it. As it's worked on to the back line. It's Jacob Walther. Sent down. Touched there by Brooklyn Leho. Sends it off to Latovsky to try to send it away. He does this time. Still around here. Leho working over to Smollett. Went it down. Over to Matuzak. Still working it now as the Stars Sander Kalai. On the hand on the foot of Cedars, Yusuf Alsagir. Just trying to get a feel for it here, just trying to be smart with it. And a goal taken off. John Malakukai was called for offsides. Zach in the 4th minute. Sent down here, Cedars going up for it, and they score. Just a dump down the field and able to send it into the back of the net is Cedars FC. That's Ahmad Hamad chasing down for it and just firing one past Matovsky. And just like that, Cedars FC strikes first in the 10th minute. The left OU strikes first here tonight. Grew up in Dearborn Heights. What a product he had been. Just incredible. Ahmad Hamad. Now here at OU, we got more whistles. The officials just trying to get everyone in order. You don't want to get things to get out of hand early on in this game. Multiple players from OU in this contest. They were all the way back in midfield, and there was a pass that was bounced into the box. Hamad picked it up and just sent a missile past Matovsky. And the Stars just can't take this team lightly. No, this is a team that has been struggling throughout the course of the season, and you kind of feel like, oh, we can just take care of this team, no problem. You know, but you got to treat it like any other game. You know, these games here doesn't, no, it's just, they're all, everyone's equal. I'm just losing my wording here for a second, but you can't take any team lightly. Got to treat everyone as equal, no matter if they're at the top of the league or the bottom. But Cedars FC, you know, coming all the way here up to Romeo, Michigan here tonight. And they have a 1-0 lead early. Up here is Abed Sudan. Now with a Matt Uzak and offside again, as they were looking to dump it down to Meliquai once more. And that's the second time that he's been called for that. Working it up here is Cedars, and just this team lost 1-0 to FC Pontiac on Monday. Stars haven't been in action in a while. Their last game, you got to go all the way back to the 31st. Took down 1-0 against Troy. Not at home. And then now, going over to Smolik. Get past a couple defenders, working it inside the 18, and nobody there. So getting set up here now for the goal kick. Cedars FC. Already have a 1-0 lead thanks to the goal by Ahmad Hamad in the 10th minute. The man out of Dearborn Heights. over there to Cullen Lop. Plays over at Bennington University. Stars now with a push and a whistle, and make sure he's all right. Going over there to talk is Orlando Ventiz. So free kick will be here for the Stars. About 35 yards from the net. We're getting in position here. Gonna take it now and send it away. Went to the other side, nobody there. Gonna get a goal kick. So everyone getting set here as Cedars FC will send it down. Advertise with NSN to reach a wide audience through live. Customized ad packages, including 30 and 60-second commercials placed across our soccer streams. Boost your brand's visibility and engage with fans in real time. Scan the QR code right now or on your screen or call 586-304-4405. It's a great opportunity to showcase your company, all of our platforms, dozens of games every single day. Get recognized by not just people around here in the state of Michigan, but throughout the entire country. Showcase your product or your company. Cedars FC again, here comes Ahmad, and just misses that one to the right. He had an opening. Matovsky came way out of the pipes. Got lucky there. Matovsky's just such an experienced goalkeeper. That's been playing over at LTU out in Southfield. So had some successful seasons over there. They're part of the NAI and the Wolverine Hoosier Athletic Conference. Was well coached, but led by Will Dyer, who's been there for over 10 plus years. Well, that program started up in 2011, 2012, when they brought back athletics to LTU, and he's been growing it since. He's gotten a lot of players out of it, playing at the next level. Cedars FC now with it. About Swadan looking over there to Fadi Omar. And it goes over his head. Matovsky will send it away. Their team trailing 1-0. Seeing a rust over rust factor right now is, I wouldn't say they've been rusty to say, but just haven't had some smart decisions so far early on. Haven't played in 2 weeks. Trying to get yourself back into it. Here's a turnover. And we got a whistle. And Matovsky and it looks like they're gonna, since it was in the box, Cedars gonna take this here. Because that was Omar. Still sorting things out here. So we're just gonna get a free kick. Inside the 18, but not in the goal line. Matovsky was looking to just pick it up. Just had a little bit of an issue with the stream or camera feed, but we're back. Getting set here. Shining it up, gets it blocked. Second try. No. And everyone was just a little confused hanging around, and that ball went into the net. And it is just confusion all over because the whistle never blew after what was touch one out of play, and then it went into the net. Cedars is saying, but it's going to be no goal, and we're going to still stay 1-0. It's just, everyone was just like standing around like, what's going on? Like, you don't give up on the play until the whistle blows. You know, that's, everyone has known that since, you know, playing sports. As we got some substitutions coming in, and head coach Hader Azayati is going to be pleading his case to the referee over at the bench. Well, that's just another break for the Stars. Not in the position they want to be in right now. They thought they were going to be able to take the early advantage against a team right now in the bottom of the league. But no, they've been playing. They're not a Cedars FC. They're proving they're not a team like that. Better than what their record is showing right now. You just can't gloss over them. And Cedars FC is showing it to them right now on their home turf, on their home pitch. And up here is Cedars, trying to take it away. So we're approaching the halfway point. This first half of play. 1-0 lead for Cedars FC. Goal by Ahmad Hamad in the 10th minute. Still Cedars FC's possession. And you just have tight sidelines. You don't have all that space to work with. You know, outside on a football, soccer field, at a high school field. Well, you have the track behind you, and you got room to work with around the sideline. It's just really tight. You got the fans right on top of you. And also being indoors, another factor. That being, you know, you're in the air control climate here. Being outside, it was in the 70s today. It was sunny. It's not like weather was an issue. Not like you have to deal with anything rain out here today, unfortunately. But the weather in Michigan, it hasn't been feeling like summer a lot. No, it's been kind of a cold summer here in the month of June. It was been like that in late May. Now does Zach gets it back over to the top. Get around here. Put it in. Put it up. Getting it down. Hooked it over. We'll get another stoppage. Another whistle against the Stars. So Cedars FC will get it back, and Coach Angelo Grillo not happy right now how this is going so far. Team already down 1-0. You just don't like being down in the early stages of this game, and that's something you tried to work on with the time off and continue to grow as a team. Felt pretty good after the good start to the season, but in for a test here with Cedars FC here tonight. Team proving they have a lot to show, despite how their season has started. So Matovsky will get it back over. And Smolik over to his left. Just working it around here is Sander Kalai. Good downhill, so played at Dakota. Over and in is now Cedars. Ball loose, Matuzak. Hustling down with it, just getting it back over to Matowski. A touch there. Worked in there is Sander Kalai. Matuzak. It's over now to Brady Hilden. Hilden work with it here. And then still working is Cedars. Up there is Jacob Walther. As we're in the 27th minute. Walther is called on that play. He's a defenseman for Cedars. He's in the center back line. He's had some NAIA experience. He started out his collegiate career at Spring Arbor, a top team on both sides, men and women, of NAIA soccer. And are now playing over at Lourdes University down in Sylvania. Also in the same conference as LTU and a few other Michigan teams in the NAIA. Had some good programs. There's U of M Dearborn right nearby, Cedars FC's main home. Rochester Christian also in there. Siena Heights, Madonna. And on the west side of the state, Cornerstone and Aquinas and Cleary. All the Michigan teams in the WAC, and then Spring Arbor's in the Crossroads League. There's a lot of good competition down in there. You got Bethel University, who has been a top team. They've been top 3 the last few years. They're based in Indiana. You got Indiana Wesleyan, you got Marion. You got Grace College down there as well. Cedars FC working with it now. Trying to tack on another, and they shoot that one way too far off target. So the Stars have it here in the 29th minute of play. Matowski over from Utica High School. Their football field over there is getting a huge renovation. Swinehart Stadium, the home of Utica and Utica Eisenhower. So they'll be getting a massive renovation upgrade to their athletic complex over in the Utica School District. Also Runkle Field at Stevenson High School, where Stevenson and Ford play, will be getting a renovation as well. Utica District, second largest in the state. As it's sent up and controlled by the Stars. Sent down, and going to be here by David Ivezai. And a push going to be called against Cedars FC. It's been physical on both sides here in the early going. Would you like to see how these teams are going after some adversity? As Hilden will take the free kick. Down and back. Smolik now with it, going to send it over. Hustling back here is Walther. And Colin Apple sent this one out of play. NSN Game Rewind brings the past to life with full commentary and dynamic graphics. Relive your favorite games of a professional broadcast experience where the past lives in the future. Scan the QR code on your screen right now or call 304-4405 to start watching today. So many great games, phenomenal finishes we've had here on the National Soccer Network over the years, all levels, high school, collegiate, professional level. So we bring back all the good times, all the memories that we've made here. There's been a lot of great games we have seen over the years, and especially we saw on the women's side with the Michigan Stars against Troy City WFC. Came down to the wire as we got the referees talking over with the Stars right now, and as the Michigan Stars were attacking almost into the second minute of stoppage time. Right at the end of the game, Troy gets called for a foul in the box, results in a PK. And the Stars able to come away with a 2-2 tie in that one. On the verge of falling to 0-3 on the year. They instead get their first point, and they got their first 2 goals on the season. So congratulations to them, though. You got to be happy with that on the women's side. You know, you would love to win, obviously, but coming away with a point. Their head coach, Skipper Mukhtar, over there, he has to be pleased in how their team did tonight. And he has to be happy about that as well. Got some subs in here. Right down here are the Stars working it, and too far for him to get. That was Dennis Cali. Cali played his college days over at MSU. Now working it out here are Cedars FC. Otowski able to get there before Andrew Schwartz. U of M Dearborn product. So we get a yellow card issued to the Stars. That's David Ivezai. Northwood grad. Played at Chippewa Valley High School. He's still at Northwood, so he still has a couple years. Don't want to make him sound older, but well, some guys are out of school, some are still in on this team. So falling down that time is Robert Harris. who just checked in a few moments ago. In the 35th minute of action, still trailing 1-0 on the Stars to Cedars FC. Inside the Michigan Stars Sports Center complex, working it through that time. And offside again. This time it was Dennis Cali, and he was way out of everybody. Now, he was ahead by miles. And the referees aren't going to let that one slip by. It's off. That time, here's Harris. As it goes out, still with Michigan Stars, rather. Over here as we get another whistle. It's been a lot of tough people going at it. I know it's a contested game. You're in the conference. Want to give everything out on the field. Every second you're out there. As Humphrey is back in. Worked it over now to Harris, left side. Over there to Yusuf Zatuna. Back up in the neutral zone, back up midfield, working it here. Hilden. The side back pass, looking over to Harris. Keeping himself in bounds as Hilden. Just trying to create some space here, kind of like a triangle. They're moving around with it here. Not much room to work with. Cedars has been really strong here this possession. Just got to regroup and retrack. Try to do it over the other side here. Alex Ofimu. And it down. Up here, it goes out of play. Cedars will get it back. So both sides here just trying to give themselves some momentum heading into the break in a few minutes. A sub coming in for Cedars FC. That will be Papa Masar Diao. Back here is Matowski. He sends it out of play. The noun is Cedars, but Matowski clears it away again. Goes out of bounds. So Michigan Stars right now just haven't been doing much here throughout the course of the game. Few chances they had, they were called offside. They're trying to attack, but Cedars FC has been up on them here so far tonight, and give them a lot of credit. You know, a team that you're down in the bottom of the league, not really much going on for you. You're just trying to find ways to play gritty and come in here on the road against the second best team in your conference. So that's what they've been doing here right now. You give them credit for not letting the Stars take over them early on. Been able to be in it and to have the lead here so far, as we're almost at the break. Going way down, hustling for it, keeps it in play. Andrew Schwartz. Still couldn't clear it out fully. Al-Sufi in the back. On there to the other side with it. And it down here was Omar, and it's going to be a corner since it was off of the Stars. Looked like that was Humphrey. These guys, we mentioned, they are trying to improve themselves. And as either they've been a few years out of college or wrapping up their collegiate career either this year or next year, as they try to grow and build up into the rankings, get up in the USL, USL 2. As the Stars right now working it with it here, trying to tie it up before the break. We're in the 42nd minute. And a goal in the 10th minute by Ahmad Hamad for Cedars, and that's been it so far. Still with it now, taken away. Here's Omar. Sends one down, and that one will go in. What a shot that time by Fadi Omar, and it's 2-0 Cedars FC. He just took that one away past Harris, and Matowski was way over to his right, found an open net, was Omar, and just sent it home. In the 42nd minute, as I said, hasn't been scoring since. Fadi Omar gives Cedars FC a 2-0 lead. Omar has spent some time playing over with Lansing Common FC. That's where he played recently last season. He's from East Lansing. He had a brother that plays at Eastern Illinois University. He's going to get down here as this one goes out. Omar went to Haslett High School near the Lansing area. It's taken away is Kalinop, who hasn't done too much, but has a need to. The few chances he had, they were taken away for offside. But this is just unfamiliar territory for the Stars for the most part this season. 2-0 right now is Cedars FC, who's looking to pull an upset one here tonight. This game's far from over, and the Stars have the firepower, and they've been going at teams all season long. But this second half is going to be crucial for the Stars. I mentioned they haven't played in 2 weeks, so that has played a factor. Putting it in. They want to get off, so we're going to corner for Cedars.
Is it penalty kick? Oh, what do you mean? It's a banana. Oh.
Still working it up here.
Oh, you cannot replay it back, right?
Oh, yeah, no, it's just streaming.
As
Yeah, not recording, yeah.
Cedars FC has it. Back up near midfield, working it back. Going to be in the stoppage time just shortly. Sufi sends it up, hits it off of Matovsky. Patted down. Sends it right over, that time to Schwartz. Now over to Omar. Two defenders on him in red. Taken away by Callie. Sending it up here, we're in the extra time. Callie just moving it with it, maneuvering his way. Goes right with it. That one curves over. Gets it down rather. Vezai working in. And they back up. Hilden stopping. Run it down, gets it over. Cleared away by Cedars FC. Can't get it all the way though. Callie right near the wall. Goes out. Throwing it in. Hilden. That will be stopped up by Callan, but that goes out of bounds for a goal kick. As he will just give it a hard boot down. He's just being patient with it here. Sends this one up. And a down. And a whistle. And they're going to move back over, free kick. They were just going to try to pull a fast one. Up to the officials when halftime will be. Over it in. Kalai getting inside the 18. Get down, gets tripped up, no whistle. Michigan Stars not happy about that as we head to the halftime break. Cedars FC on the road up 2-0 over the Michigan Stars. A goal in the 10th minute by Ahmad Hamad, and in the 42nd by Fadi Omar. The Stars mentioned their first game back in 2 weeks. Being a little bit rough right now, but we'll see what they can do here. Now they got a half of play under their belt. We'll try to come back here to try to get at least 1 point from Cedars FC here tonight. We're going to step aside and we'll be back in about 10 or 15 minutes or so right here on the National Soccer Network.
Experience the thrill of the game like never before with NSN's Game Rewind. Dive into full match commentaries enhanced with cutting-edge dynamic graphics, letting you relive the highs and lows of your favorite matches in astonishing detail. Whether it's a championship win or a legendary play, NSN Game Rewind bridges the past and future with a broadcast experience designed to captivate. Call 586-304-4405 and start watching today.
2025 UDM Boys Summer College Prospect ID Camp is designed for field players and goalkeepers seeking exposure to college coaches, professional training sessions, competitive matches, and insight into the college soccer environment. Directed by the UDM men's soccer staff, this camp is ideal for players serious about advancing their soccer careers. On July 26th and 27th, the camp becomes a perfect platform for aspiring athletes to showcase their talent and commitment. For more information and to register, visit DetroitMercySoccerCamps.com.
Chaos FC is a soccer club in Macomb County, Michigan, dedicated to player development through professional training. Our mission is to offer a safe, positive environment that nurtures youth talent. We aim to help players reach their full potential and compete at high levels in MYSL, MSP, SP, and MRL. We provide equal opportunities for all players to develop skills, knowledge, and appreciation for soccer through top-tier training and positive coaching. Our goal is to help players grow as individuals, promoting life skills such as sportsmanship, teamwork, goal setting, and fair play. Learn more today by visiting chaosfc.us. Boost your brand with NSN's live soccer broadcast, reaching a passionate audience in real time. Engage fans during thrilling soccer matches. Maximize visibility with tailored ad packages. Add 30-second or 60-second commercials for concise, impactful messaging and greater audience connection. Call 586-304-4405 and start your campaign today. If you are interested in participating in a sport that requires skill, fitness, strategic thinking, and team play, soccer offers opportunities at various levels to improve fitness and coordination. Whether you prefer casual participation, competitive play, or joining a futsal league, our organization provides a welcoming environment to learn new skills and meet new people. Register today for the Macomb Soccer Summer Camp from July 14th to 18th. The camp will be led by Kansas City's professional players James Togba and Mike De Silva. It is open to boys and girls aged 6 through 16 with an early bird registration fee of $175 if registered by July 7th. Gain knowledge from professionals in an engaging and competitive setting. For further information, visit mrsl.us.
This is Inside the Game, where passion meets precision. Jonathan Turner, Nathan Wangler, and John Natale are your hosts, breaking down every goal, every controversy, every match that matters. From the heart of American soccer to the global stage. No fluff, just football. Weekdays at 9 a.m. live on YouTube, Roku TV, Facebook, Twitter, and all listening platforms. Step in, speak up, stay locked in. This is Inside the Game.
The Flint City Bucks are Michigan's top soccer franchise with 4 national championships, 9 conference titles, and 15 Great Lakes Division titles. They have produced 107 players for Major League Soccer, and they focus on attracting top talent and shaping soccer's future. Michigan Bucks Academy joins MLS Next new competition tier starting in September of 2025. This offers elevated levels of play and flexibility for high school participation. The Academy will provide premier development, high-performance training, and exposure to scouts through regional tournaments and MLS Next events. For more information on tryouts, training programs, and key updates as we prepare for our first season in MLS Next new tier, visit MichiganBucksAcademy.com.
The 2025 UDM Boys Summer College Prospect ID Camp is designed for field players and goalkeepers seeking exposure to college coaches, professional training sessions, competitive matches, and insight into the college soccer environment. Directed by the UDM men's soccer staff, this camp is ideal for players serious about advancing their soccer careers. On July 26th and 27th, the camp becomes a perfect platform for aspiring athletes to showcase their talent and commitment. For more information and to register, visit DetroitMercySoccerCamps.com.
Are you ready to create unforgettable moments for your audience? NSN offers professional live streaming and full broadcast services tailored to your needs. From high-quality production to exceptional coverage, we ensure your game or event becomes a spectacle to remember. Book your next game with us today. Call 586-304-4405 to schedule your broadcast and let NSN bring the action to life like never before.
Accelerate your soccer journey this summer at Oakland University.
From June 30th to July 31st, players will have the incredible opportunity to refine their skills under the guidance of Oakland University soccer coaches.
Train at world-class facilities while gaining insight into life in a collegiate environment.
These camps cater to a range of skill sets and ages, from youth programs to the Elite ID program,
ensuring participants are surrounded by peers who challenge and inspire. As one of the premier soccer institutions in the Horizon League, Oakland University soccer program offers an unparalleled environment for growth and development.
Don't miss your chance.
Register now at OaklandBoysSoccerCamps.com. Experience the thrill of the game like never before with NSN's Game Rewind.
Dive into full match commentaries enhanced with cutting-edge dynamic graphics, letting you relive the highs and lows of your favorite matches in astonishing detail. Whether it's a championship win or a legendary play, NSN Game Rewind bridges the past and future with a broadcast experience designed to captivate. Call 586-304-4405 and start watching today.
2025 UDM Boys Summer College Prospect ID Camp is designed for field players and goalkeepers seeking exposure to college coaches, professional training sessions, competitive matches, and insight into the college soccer environment. Directed by the UDM men's soccer staff, this camp is ideal for players serious about advancing their soccer careers. On July 26th and 27th, the camp becomes a perfect platform for aspiring athletes to showcase their talent and commitment. For more information and to register, visit DetroitMercySoccerCamps.com.
Chaos FC is a soccer club in Macomb County, Michigan, dedicated to player development through professional training. Our mission is to offer a safe, positive environment that nurtures youth talent. We aim to help players reach their full potential and compete at high levels in MYSL, MSP, SP, and MRL. We provide equal opportunities for all players to develop skills, knowledge, and appreciation for soccer through top-tier training and positive coaching. Our goal is to help players grow as individuals, promoting life skills such as sportsmanship, teamwork, goal setting, and fair play. Learn more today by visiting chaosfc.us. Boost your brand with NSN's live soccer broadcast, reaching a passionate audience in real time. Engage fans during thrilling soccer matches. Maximize visibility with tailored ad packages. Add 30-second or 60-second commercials for concise, impactful messaging and greater audience connection. Call 586-304-4405 and start your campaign today. If you are interested in participating in a sport that requires skill, fitness, strategic thinking, and team play, soccer offers opportunities at various levels to improve fitness and coordination. Whether you prefer casual participation, competitive play, or joining a futsal league, our organization provides a welcoming environment to learn new skills and meet new people. Register today for the Macomb Soccer Summer Camp from July 14th to 18th. The camp will be led by Kansas City's professional players James Togba.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Michigan Stars Complex here in Washington Township, Michigan. It's a 2-0 lead for Cedars FC over the Michigan Stars here tonight. Alex Johnson with you for the call in this Midwest Premier League Great Lakes Conference East Division matchup here for you on the National Soccer Network. Both goals here tonight, one of them by Ahmad Hamad in the 10th minute, and in the 42nd by Fadi Omar. Michigan Stars trying to avoid the upset here. Came in second place in their conference here tonight. Cedars FC near the bottom, second to last almost. But still got a half left to play here. See what adjustments are made here on both sides. Is kind of a little bit shocking here for the Stars in their eyes, based on how they've been playing so far this season. But still got a lot left here. How they started the year is we're still waiting for Cedars FC back, is just making sure everyone's ready. We're just waiting on the officials. Their last game was back on May 31st when they took on Troy United FC. It was a 1-0 win for them. That was here at home. They beat Legends FC 3-1 on May 16th. And then they took on Inter Detroit. No, to start the year was on their first road game was a 1-1 draw. It was a 4-0 win to start the year on May 3rd against Detroit Badgers FC. And over at Cedars FC side, the Cedars FC side is they've been playing all right here to begin the season. On 3-1 in their first game against the Michigan Jaguars. And then some tough defeats since. 1-0 loss to FC Pontiac. So we're just still waiting here. For the team to come out here and get ready to go. As the Stars just getting warmed up.
We're just waiting on the refs to come up, just so you know. The refs are walking up right now.
And the referees are coming out here right now. So we had a little bit of a delay here to begin this second half, but seems like everyone is ready to go now. Well, it's a 2-0 lead for Cedars FC as we begin half number 2 of play. Everyone's now, they were just all standing around like, what's going on? And why aren't the officials out here yet? But they're all ready to go now. What's coming up next for both of these teams? Cedars FC will be back at home on Tuesday. They'll take on Liquid Football. They'll be at their place down at Dearborn-Fortson. And then Michigan Stars will be on the road against FC Pontiac on Thursday. That's what's next for them here in the conference. As Cedars FC will get the ball first. Now we're underway here. With a little bit of a lengthy delay. Let's get back into action. Working on here are the Stars. Still up with it here now. Matuzak. Works in now Harris. Now to Brady Hilden. Turns it right back over to Hamad. The Cedars look at their first touch. As they work it down. Work it over for Papa Masar Diaw. Now in the center here to Solomon Abuzama. Up here is Cedars FC working it down. Getting it right back over here is Yusuf Satuna. Oh, a touch there with the ball. Get down with it. Working it is Michigan Stars. Trying to get it inside the arc. Up down, and we got a whistle called against Stars. That's going to be on Satuna. Put it in is Tuna coming over. A whistle against the Stars. And not liking the call there is Alex Ofeemu. Went down here. Opened it in. It goes back over to Cedars FC now. In the early stages, turned over, taken away. Harris gets knocked down. Back up. As Kalinop able to make the stop. John Meliquai wanted a whistle. Cedars is able to just try to send it down their way. Ahmad up there into the middle, work back near the top. Abuzama hustling back forward here this time. There is Ahmad Salman. Ahmed Salman. Tripped up there on the play. Played his college days at U of M Dearborn, as well as Schwartz. Matuzak with it. Playing some tight defense is Mustafa Al-Salami. Sears is doing a good job just cutting off lanes, just working it into those corners here. And some disagreement with the Stars again. Coach Angelo Grillo not happy with the call. As it's going to go the other side to Cedars. It up, sending it away. Takes off the head that time. Work down. Here comes Hamad. Hamad working it in. Working it down as Matuzak was right on him. The Stars regain possession. Bicycle kick it back up. That time was Abuzama. And some contact. Meliquai looks over to his right. Zatuna. Zatuna looking to create some space, working it in into the box. Falling down to the turf. Getting back up though with some help is Abuzama. Give it back down. Open it in. That time is the Tuna. Get back. Knocked over now is Walther. Let's get another whistle. Getting back up though as he gets pushed down is Hamad. Yeah, both teams have been physical up with it near this point. It's been a lot of whistles, been some cards have been thrown in as well. Yeah, it's right over into the wall. We're going after it there is going at it at full force. And some chairs, knocking over some chairs as well. Going down over to the play. As that is just going at full speed and you run into the wall. As it looked like there, that was Richard Humphrey and Papa Masar Diao. And as both teams are going to be heading off the field here. And it looked like we thought we were going to have an injury timeout. But and now the referee gives a yellow card, talking over Hader Azayadi. He's not happy with what just happened. He thought there was going to be time to take over at Humphrey and Diao. Diao's both of them are shaken up after running into the wall. Because and I mentioned a lot, being into a place like this where you got to be careful of your surroundings. And Zayadi is then ejected from the game. He gets issued a red card. And now he is just livid right now. Trying to protect his teammate, trying to protect Diao, and after what happened in that collision at the wall, and we'll see here. If a player is ejected, you're down a man and you can't put a substitution, so you would have 10 on the field, but with it being the head coach getting ejected. It's working down here. Worked it up. At the time they were all the Stars, and now momentum going over to the Stars now. So it's going to go back over to the Stars. So the head coach ejected for Cedars FC, given a red card for arguing with the officials. And it was just, they were just going after the ball, and then they thought they were going to get time to take a look over at the players, and you want to just make sure everything's all good. Especially in that kind of situation where you run into the wall and not a place you want to be able to make sure everybody's all safe and all good. So players could have gotten really hurt. Bang yourself into the wall, running at full speed. Open it down. As Cedars FC now trying to get a little bit of pushing and shoving here. So throw in here now. Ahel Sonawi. Cedars will still keep possession of the ball. And he hit it off the back of Yusuf Al-Sagir. So Stars will take over. So Cedars FC still holding on to the lead 2-0. But without their head coach right now, and going back over that, there should have been time just to make sure everyone's all right on that play, but going down, sliding for it, making the stop. able to get underneath it. We got a new goalkeeper in for Cedars FC. It's Evan Mazurik, who came in for Kalanop. Mazurik played over at UAD Mercy and graduated from Divine Child High School. Mazurik will get it over. He's a phenomenal goalkeeper in his time as a Titan. We're in the 59th minute. It's a 2-0 lead for Cedars FC. Trying to pull off an upset here on the road. Got the second place team in the conference, Michigan Stars FC. So it seems like it's still 11 on 11 because it wasn't a player that got ejected from the game. Looking now is Cedars. Ahmad trying to get past Smolik, sets it off the side of the net. Maybe a goal kick here. Because as you know, in that situation, when a player gets 2 yellows and a red card, or a red card rather, because 2 yellows would equal a red, but it would be a man down situation. But officials didn't signal a player to head over to the bench because of that. So it's not an 11 on 10. Working over here, far side with it here. Melakawai getting hauled right now. All down on his knee. Picked up. Worked over here to Humphrey. Good stop by Cedars FC as they look to send it down. Still working with it into the arc. Shot blocked. Zatuna's shot. That one goes out of play. Goes up into the wall. Then around is Zatuna. Trying to get it inside the box. Just being cautious over here. They got to be able to move it down. They're down 2. We got under 30 to go here. Working it down this time. Kalai, and that one goes out of play. And Cedars FC will get the ball back. Subscribe to NSN on YouTube for exclusive soccer content, live streams, highlights, and more. Stay connected to all the action by hitting that subscribe button. Don't miss out. Join the NSN community today. Make sure to scan that QR code right now as you see on your screen and subscribe for all the latest content we have to offer here on the National Soccer Network. More games throughout the course of the evening, throughout the entire country here on the National Soccer Network. Covering multiple leagues every single day. And Richard Humphrey is called for offside. And that's been the problem. They've been able to get on the break. Actually, it was on Cedars FC that was called for offsides, but the Stars were calling for it a few times in that first half. One goal was taken away because of it. Shot there by Satuna goes above the crossbar. And to the 90s, you got basketball court over on the left side. You got volleyball courts. You got batting cages. Very nice complex. I mentioned in the women's broadcast, this is the home of Rochester Christian University for their soccer matches. And out of bounds. Gonna go to Cedars FC. You got to give them credit here tonight of how well they've played. You know, they've been off to a little bit of a rocky start, but no, it hasn't fazed them here tonight. They're coming in on the road, no less. Having to make the adjustment, no, just playing against a strong team like this and all the elements that come in with playing inside rather than outside. As that one is touched off of Cedars FC, that's Al Sufai. There's going to get some substitutions in as Ali Bazi is taking over duties of coach right now. He's the assistant. We're in the 64th minute of action here at the Michigan Stars Sports Complex. Out here in Washington Township, Michigan on this Saturday evening. Put it in, left side. Here now is Al Sagir. Putting down there as Latovsky gets out to dive forward and take it away. Way back over for the Stars. And they're going to call a handball. So a handball is going to be called. Forward and in. So it's going to be Cedars possession. Usually a free kick on a handball, but push down with it, in and off. Get back, and just missed that one up high. Great opportunity by Alex Pomemu, and they just had Mazurek off balance, but couldn't bank it in. Pomemu is around both colleges in the Rochester area, Oakland and Rochester Christian. Would have been a huge one for the Stars to get on the board, but so scoreless as we're in the 66th minute of action. Now the intensity is going to continue to rise here as the Stars playing on edge. So the Stars just regrouping here. Just working it back and forth. Zatuna gets it across the white line. Over there to Matuzak. Couple defenders and went up, sliding down, and not touching it is Mazurek. He did not get a hand on it, so it's going to be a goal kick. Coming in here in the second half, coming to relief for Yanni Kalinop for Cedars FC here tonight. Matowski's been the guy that in controlling the net all season long. Has been here for a few seasons. Experienced goalkeepers, allowed 2 here tonight. But I've been able to see him watch and grow as a player. When I've been calling games at I was calling games at LTU for a few seasons. As that shot gets blocked. But then he's a veteran leader behind the pipes, and looking forward to see what he can do as he tries to move up into the rankings in his professional career. The team has seen some success over there and always looking to continue to go up. And Cedars FC, both teams have been, not pleased with what the officials have been calling here tonight, and we've seen a lot of hands up and just like, no, I don't like that call, but the refs see things different than what the players see, and it's one thing to be able to be in control and keep your composure. As we're in the 70th minute, Missouri taking his time here to send it away. No working with around. A touch that time by Halsunawi. And out here into the ball game for the first time, Siad Barakat. And they're going to say another little bit of a touch there as Al-Sagir is not pleased with that call. Now 20 minutes left. As we get another foul. As Al-Sagir called for it as he crosses up Sander Kalai. Working up here. As the Stars get it back. Still trying to get on the board. As they will let this one go away from them. 2-0 lead for Cedars FC. Trying to pick up their second win on the season. And their first one in a couple weeks. As Coach Grillo for the Stars making a substitution. As here in control now is Humphrey, and he'll just send it back over to Matavsky. It's Michael Heisa into the ball game. Heisa from Eisenhower High School. It in. Working it down. Heisa. In the back over. Working in his Brooklyn Leho. Worked up for it that time. Going to get it back as Cedars FC will take control of it. Approaching the 74th minute of action. Right side. Maybe a throw in. Matuzak as the Stars need to get down the field. Had a few good chances. Had one a few moments ago by Ofemu, but couldn't send that one as he elevated that one too high. Humphrey was trying to get it through this all over with a square you've seen of defenders for Cedars FC. Right side, offside rather, Matuzak. That one kicked off of Cedars, so it's going to be a corner. With the time running low here, you got to be able to take advantage of these chances you have here. Set one up and headed out by Humphrey. Book your next game with NSN for professional live streaming and full broadcast services. Let us bring your event to life with high quality production and coverage. Call 586-304-4405 to schedule your broadcast today. Covering games every single day here on the National Soccer Network. And it's been a good night here at the Michigan Stars Sports Complex. Saw a 2-2 draw between Michigan Stars and Troy City WFC. In the game before this, the Stars able to get a point on a foul called by Troy in the second minute of stoppage time, resulted in a PK that would have decided how the game was going to end, and the Stars able to get their first point on the season. They didn't get the win out, unfortunately, but you know, the way how that game was played for the women's team is, you got to be happy how that game ended, but there's still some things they got to clean up. But they'll have some time off before their next game, and they're going to feel pretty good because they'll play Flint City AFC, a team they already played last night. The Stars on the men's side trying to finish this game out strong before they're back in action on Thursday against FC Pontiac. Still working it now as we're in the 76th minute of action. And there's been a lot of trips and falls here and some shoves. So the Stars will get it back here. Working in here now is Heisa. Over to the right. Stopped over into the corner. Overton in. That one down. As play continues on, Brooklyn Leho in the 77th minute. Taken away. Going here is Ahmad, all alone. Nobody back. Going to shoot up. Good block there by Matovsky. Sliding down, hits it off the knees. Ahmad gets it back. Getting himself set, shooting. And it's picked up by Matovsky again. Two huge stops with a veteran leader behind the pipes. The Stars moving quickly now. Time not on their side. Those are the kind of plays you have to make, and nobody was back defensively as Missouri gets down and makes the stop on his own side. He's going to try to keep us away from his own end as much as possible. Book your next game with NSN for professional live streaming and full broadcast services. Let us bring your event to life with high quality production and coverage. Scan the QR code or call 586-304-4405 to schedule your broadcast today. Always looking to add more teams and leagues onto our network. If you're interested, any level, from sure to scan that QR code or give us a call at 586-304-4405. So we're now into the summer season of all the leagues in action, and it's great to see here on the National Soccer Network bring you dozens of teams throughout the entire country. As we're going to be now in the 80th minute of play. Miss Missouri will send it down. That one off the knee of Humphrey. It's up there in control by Heisa. Heisa getting into the middle. We're going to good pass down. Going down for it that time. We'll get back up though. Good in. Back over is Matovsky. No down with it. Here's Humphrey. Humphrey working with it. Right side going over and back. Shot blocked. Heisa right there at the arc. Going to the opposite side. Going to be a corner as Callie gets banged up. Up high. Worked up. Still in control. Unable to get the slide on it to get a foot was Leho. And it is going to be Cedars' possession. It over now is coming into the game is Matuzak again. Cedars FC has it here, thrown in. It's a few yards, 10 yards from midfield as they're on their way to pick up a huge win against the Michigan Stars. They're going to feel pretty good about this if they can hold on to it on their trip home to Dearborn tonight. Hold it down. Callie A whistle looked like another offside call. And up here, we got a few minutes left. Sent out of play. Some more subs in here. Here in the 84th minute. We're going to have a yellow card issued over to Cedars FC. They mentioned they already lost their head coach, Outer Alziati, earlier in the game. We're going to now get it in, but stopped by Matofsky as that was off the foot this time of Ali Basma. First time we've seen him here tonight. We're going to get a corner kick here. The 85th minute of action. There's just a soft tap over. That time from Al Sagir. And over. Matuzak. Over to the right side. And now is Liho. And into the middle. Up in there. Got to push here for the Stars. Got to do some magic here. What a stop there by Mazurek. Coach Angelo Grillo looking to get his team moving here. Ali Bazi giving some words to his team. They're in the final stretch, only a few minutes left. Up there is Callie, gets back up on his own feet. Trapped over in the far side. Matuzak. Back up at the top. Femu. Working with it now. To the left. It down. Good job blocking it, headed up that time. There's Walther. Femu on it. There with Omar. Matofsky. Get back down. Still working it with it here. A whistle again. We called against Michigan Stars. Just not been their night here. Playing on your home field gives you an advantage, but Cedars FC has been controlling it here tonight. Now 2 goals in that first half, and thought maybe the Stars were going to get some momentum after that coach of Cedars got ejected, but Cedars has been able to stay composed here throughout tonight. There's only a few minutes left before stoppage time. Stars will look back on this as they get ready for FC Pontiac on Thursday. Just got to be able to move on from this and continue to get better. That's the message at the end of the day. Zurich will let this one roll over to him. We're going to be approaching the 89th minute. And the Cedars FC team playing way better than what their record showed here tonight. Doing all the right things. Latovsky down forward on a shot attempt. And this is one of their highlight moments of the season, for sure. A team hungry and desperate for a win. And they're just minutes away from it here. The Stars just running out of gas right now. As Zurich is just taking his sweet time. He did his job as well. Give credit to Yanni Kalinop for taking over duties in the first half. And Angelo Grillo talking over with the officials now. As Zurich was looking to boot it away, as he's just not been happy how things have turned out for him tonight, and he'll get a card issued. You know, things have been going after on both sides as they've had their displeasures. We're now in the stoppage time. We'll have a few minutes. And up. And Cedars FC working it now. Here comes Al Sagir. Going over there, Omar. Dribbling up. Latovsky gets it down to make the stop. One off the ceiling. It's going to be a drop ball situation. Latovsky boot it up again. So Stars did not have the offensive power here tonight. Had a few chances in the first half, but waved off or offside. And this has been held silent since. Forward it up, there's Zurich will make another stop. But Zurich, and everything he did as well as Cedars FC still moving out here on the stoppage time. On the right side. As there's just been, both teams have just been sending it down the field, back and forth. Go with it again. There's Latovsky. And it down. It's off the head of Cedars. As now Zolfemu gets into a tangle. That time by Ziad Barakat. One more chance here for the Stars. Worked up at the top. It's not a Zach. Working it in. Ofemu. Quick throw in. As the Stars will get a corner. Moving quickly. Zatuna. And it down by Cedars there. Going out of play. Off of Hilden. As we're now in the 4th minute of stoppage time. As Missouri will send it up. They're working it with here as Cedars, as that one will stay in play, now out. As it's up to the officials now when this game will end. Matuzak with room going into it now. It's stopped. Cedars sits it across midfield. Now getting it up here is Omar. Going with it now one-on-one with Humphrey. But gets broken up by Matovsky. He's got a player down. Tyler Matuzak gets back up. It's been productive tonight. As Humphrey, just give it off. Matovsky will get it cleared out. Cedars had a touch with it. Now working across. We're in the 6th minute of stoppage time. And it down here is Missouri. Looking to get cleared away. As it goes out by Abed Swadan. Getting ready to throw this one here, Al-Sawani. And that will do it. Cedars FC comes in on the road to upset the Michigan Stars by a final score of 2-0 here tonight. An incredible game. Against the 2nd place team in the Great Lakes East Conference of the Midwest Premier League. Just a highlight of how those goals happened rather. It started out with a goal in the 10th minute by Ahmad Hamad, and then in the 42nd by Fadi Omar. And Cedars FC picks up a huge win and 3 huge points here tonight as we're still in the young stages of this season. That's going to do it for us here tonight. Here on the National Soccer Network, our final score is Cedars FC 2 and the Michigan Stars 0 here on the National Soccer Network. For everyone here at the National Soccer Network, I'm Alex Johnson. Thank you for tuning into tonight's match, and we'll see you next time right here on the National Soccer Network. So long, everybody, and good night from Washington Township at the Michigan Stars Sports Complex.
Boost your brand with NSN's live soccer broadcast, reaching a passionate audience in real time. Engage fans during thrilling soccer matches. Maximize visibility with tailored ad packages. Add 30-second or 60-second commercials for concise, impactful messaging and greater audience connection. Call 586-304-4405 and start your campaign today.